Hello and welcome to a video instruction on setting up and operating the Belmont Rapid Infuser. To start, you will need the tubing kit located in the Our Room Star Sys cabinets, a 1000 ml bag of saline, and the Belmont. This is the tubing kit for the Belmont. Open from the corner and ensure all the blue connections are screwed in tight. Next, take the filter fill chamber and snap it into the holder. Next, open the side door. Start by placing the round heating element into the circle in the middle, ensuring the red arrow is point up and the red and blue colored tubing match the colors on the machine. You will need to push the tubing into the black plastic groove below the clear plastic chamber, ensuring the tubes follow the path, without the possibility of the door clamping the tubing when closed. The last piece to push in is the plastic with the blue arrow on it. The arrow goes into the machine. Again, ensure all tubing follows the correct paths so they are not in the way. Then you can close the door. The Y-site spikes leading to the fill chamber should be used for blood or plasma. Close the two blue clamps to ensure there is no backflow when priming. You can now take your 1000 milliliters saline bag and spike it using the single line. Notice the filled chamber filling on its own. Now you can start the machine by flipping the switch up that is located on the back. The machine takes less than 10 seconds to start. The first screen will prompt you to select prime. Ensure your saline is spiked and hanging and the filter chamber is full. Pushing this button will start the machine priming all the tubing that is located inside the door. The screen tells you the amount of ml left to prime. The only tubing not primed will be the tubing leaving the machine that connects to the patient. This process will stop on its own. By pressing the line prime button, you will prime the line from the machine that will connect to the patient. It will begin priming at a slow rate. Ensure there is no air left in this section of the tubing. You can speed up this process by holding down the line prime button on the screen. When all air is removed, press stop. This is the main operating screen. The 6 rectangles at the top of the screen are your settings. Set rate is the amount of ml per minute that you have chosen to infuse. Actual rate is how many ml per minute is actually infusing into the patient. This can change due to the resistance pressure the machine has to infuse against. If you are not getting your desired flow rate, ensure the tubing is directly to the hub of the IV or obtain a larger bore IV. Volume is the amount of fluid that has been infused. P is the amount of pressure the machine is overcoming to infuse the fluid. The Belmont will infuse at the set rate unless it notices high pressure. At 300 millimeters of mercury, the machine will alarm and stop infusing so as not to harm the patient. T tells you the real-time temperature of the fluid infusing into the patient. The bottom boxes are the touch screen buttons. Infuse rate buttons allow you to increase or decrease the rate from 10 milliliters a minute to a maximum of 750 milliliters a minute. Pressing the 500 milliliters per minute box will set the rate to 500 without needing to increase using the other buttons. Holding the bolus button will change the amount of fluid infused cycling from 250 milliliters to 1000 milliliters. We do not use the recirc button. This is for the OR only. Pressing stop will cease the infusion without changing any of the setting you have made. While infusing, if the filter chamber empties and the machine detects air, it will stop and alarm. Press mute to stop the alarm. Now spike a new saline bag and allow filter chamber to fill. Pressing the reprime button will clear the air from the tubing inside the machine. Air will never reach the patient line. Now you can set your rate again and continue infusing. You can use both Y-site ports simultaneously by spiking blood and plasma, or you can use one at a time. Just close the clamp to the saline port and open the clamps to the Y-site ports. As long as the filled chamber does not empty, no air will enter the machine, and it will continue to run. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please reach out to the experts of your local NPDS team.